All right, Trillium Cup champions, you can build off that with a chance at an Amway Canadian Championship on Wednesday night.
Well, it's not very often that you get an opportunity to win 2 cups in a week, so that's kind of exciting for us. And then we've got a big game, obviously, San Jose at home, which can solidify ourselves in the league.
Talk about having Steven back. Obviously, he probably hates sitting out, but it seems like it's been a good luck charm against Columbus. But you'll have him back in the lineup on Wednesday night.
Yeah, somebody said when we have to head back to Columbus, somebody's going to kick him. So, no, it's good. Always good having experience. Obviously, having the captain back. So, but Nick and Danielle, did really well, obviously, and we've got we've got 2 young guys. Nobody mentioned in Columbus we had at one stage we had a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old playing centre midfield and centre backs. So it's great for the future for Toronto. We're producing some nice young players.
What does it say about the character of Danielle? He had a little bit of a rough patch there, made some mistakes, but fought through it and tried to stay positive, worked hard, and you see what he's done the last 2 games.
Look, if you want to make it in football, in professional football, you've got to be able to take criticism from people who shouldn't be given criticism, who don't have a clue on what they're talking about, and that's probably the hardest thing. And you've just literally got to ignore it and you just do what's right and do what you feel what's right. We see him every minute of the day, every week, and all of the year. So we believe in him. We know him. We know where he's going to go, and it's not somebody living in the basement of their mum's house. So it's a credit to him that he just keeps going, and it's no surprise, to tell the truth, because that's the kind of character he is.
How important is it to neutralize a guy like Patrice Bernier in the midfield for Montreal? He seems to be the guy that everything goes through, and distribution of balls, and you seem to do a good job of that on Wednesday, where he didn't really play any kind of role in the game. Is it going to be different in Montreal dealing with him? Well,
Patrice is a fantastic player. I think one of the best Canada's produced. He's such a good pro. They've got a really experienced team. They're a very good squad, Montreal. They shouldn't be where they are in terms of, I think it's a false kind of prediction in the league. I think they're well coached. Frank does a great job with them, and they'll be really motivated to play this game. So it's going to be a very difficult game, and Patrice is just one of many factors that Montreal will have that we'll have to cope with.
Yeah, you think that the team might have something to motivate themselves with the calls that they had against them against Montreal on Wednesday? They were not happy about some calls, the handball and.
I know you did right. We were unhappy. Alvaro Rey's penalty was a slam dunk penalty. So, yeah, you're right. We got some really bad calls on Wednesday night. But we've had to deal with bad calls all year. We don't really complain about them. Try not to complain about them, and hopefully we'll get them right on Wednesday night.
Has World Cup fever settled in on your team yet? How many days to go?
No, I hope not. They can walk around with any kind of World Cup shirt they want to on Sunday, but until then they could keep their flags in the cupboard.